Chrisean Rock on Instagram. Okay, I think this is it. Is it? Yeah, I guess. So Chrisean Rock, who, if you guys don't know, is pregnant with Blueface's baby. Um, you know, it, I'm kind of like so surprised that so many women love her. Remember, she tries to rap, but it's horrible. But look how many people love her when she posts a picture. 4,000 comments. She posts her baby bump. 600,000 comments with 600,000 likes, 6,000 comments. She posts her, like, you know what I mean, just flexing money with the belly out in front of a yacht. 1.2 million likes. Like, how could she be this fucking popular? Because she's really fucking popular. You know what I mean? She's so popular, Glorilla brought her out to go perform with her. Like, women fucking love her. What she's realized is that her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend, I guess, Blueface, is probably someone who's holding her back. And she's been like in this argument with him. I saw one argument. I was kind of like shocked about it because I couldn't believe she was talking to him like this. And I think I played it last time. I played it last time on stream. But this was the argument that they had where she was kind of putting him in his place. Let me see if I can find it. Could be right. Where is that? These motherfuckers be arguing so much I can't get it. Is it this? No. This might be it.
It's like, them videos are just old videos.
Oh, no, here it is.
I'm putting you on. I'm putting you back on. That's the funny thing. What the fuck is you talking about? You fell off. You lost your Instagram, right? Because you want to post bitches, pussies, and sniffing coke. How many times I do this Instagram? I lost Instagrams like 8-7 times. My followers always came back every time I lost my Instagram. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You over there having a troll off your BM that you beefing with.
Okay.
We get it. Y'all need clout. I'm the clout. Cool. I got money on my little brother to whip your ass. But fuck all that other shit you keep talking about. Fuck. All them all gay ass TikToks you keep fighting. Fuck. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck. You wanna post the old bitch? Alright, cool. I'm gonna post the old nigga.
Okay. So essentially, you have a woman who Blueface found when she had nothing, basically telling him that he fell off and he's a bum, and she's lit, and she's the reason why anyone talks about him. Now, I've told y'all this, and I warned him that, you know, he was kind of sacrificing his career, but he didn't give a fuck because he thought that, you know, he had like some pimp spell going on and it was going to last forever. Anyway, she's now pregnant. He wanted her to abort the baby because he was just saying that, yo, like, you got to realize it's Chrisean Rock. Like, this is a woman who, you know, I've said this about Zeus, and not to knock him because I do like Natalie Nunn, and shout out to Lemmy, like, he's the guy who owns it, so I'm not trying to knock that product. But, like, it's not the best representation for women. I watched like about 5 minutes of it the other day. It had about 8 women in the kitchen. Did y'all know not one of these fucking bitches picked up a fucking pot to cook? Not one of them picked up a broom to sweep. Not one of them did a little bit of laundry. Not one of them tried to wash a dish. Not one of them did anything you would normally expect someone who is trying to make a home to do. Now, I'm not trying to get into gender roles, but let's be honest. They had 8 bitches in the motherfucking kitchen, and all they were doing, these hands weren't boiling an egg, weren't heating up some water, weren't making some rice. They were fighting. And I said, damn, these are the women that other women are looking at to think that this is what they should be. Worst type of woman in the world. And I look at it and I said, damn, I see why Blueface don't want to have a baby with this woman because she's too ratchet. She's just like, she moves like an animal. But it is the case that she's pregnant. And now she feels so empowered with the clout that she talks to him any type of way. She's chosen that while she's pregnant, she still has to collect a check. She's going to be doing reality TV. Not only is she going to be doing her show with Blueface, where historically she hit him in the head with a Henny bottle, allegedly. She also has broke shit in his house, acted up. She wants to do the other show on the network, and it's a show called Baddies. Now, I don't know if I can find a super cut of what this Baddies show is, but it's important you know what the fuck they got going on. Baddies, Zeus. Let's see if we can find like a little thing. Okay, here's Zeus Network. Let's see if we can find it. Look. This is their audition.
Last year, we took over the West, but this time twerk the best. It's Black China. Let me get a fucking ticket. Ashy crackhead lips. I'm ghetto, but this shit is too ghetto.
I can't.
Get your ashy crackhead lips the fuck out of here, bitch.
Be happy to tell ass, bitch.
So yes, people, they use folding chairs like Montgomery. They scratch each other with nails. The most ratchet thing you've ever seen in history. And even though she's pregnant, Chrisean Rock says she wants to be on this show. She got to be on it because she's a baddie. That's how she's talked. She's a baddie. Now, Blueface is saying, you're on a show that's all about fighting. Well, my baby's in your gut, supposedly. Like, why don't you chill out? She's told him you're washed up and irrelevant. Now, she's on the show with a whole bunch of other women. And what's happened is that she's beating bitches up while she's pregnant. Yes, don't believe me? Just watch. One of the people she's beating up is this girl.
I was told by somebody to go down there.
If you don't know who this is Woah Vicky. I don't know how she went from dating John Gabbana to claiming that she was saved and sanctified and she believed in God. Then she was on a show about being a baddie. Now, that show is only a fighting show. Chrisean Rock, who's pregnant, is going to be scrapping like Terrence Crawford, Javante Davis. And apparently they gave Woah Vicky the beats. Woah Vicky filed some lawsuits, and I'll go to my page actually because I got the whole breakdown of the alleged altercation. Well, you don't see it because I don't think it's aired yet, but this is what Woah Vicky has spoken about how a pregnant woman fucked her up. Here we go.
Light of God to spread the light of Jesus, and I mean, I feel like I did that. When y'all see whatever y'all would see, so Woah Vicky liked some tweets that wasn't good, that was messy and stuff. But Woah Vicky didn't mean to like those tweets. You get what I'm saying? So I have a habit of double tapping, and came up on my Explore page, and I just be scroll. They're like, oh, look at what Woah Vicky like. They posted it. So I kindly asked them to remove it, and I didn't mean to. I said, here, you should post this video of me and praying. And they ignored that. They ain't post that, but they did delete it from me. I'll just put a screenshot in here. And so...
By the way, I ain't gonna lie. Call me a sucker. I've been feeling bad for Woah Vicky, and I used to call her one of the scallywags back in the day. I think she's changed her life around. All I hear her talk about is God, trying to do better. Not saying she doesn't probably fall back into some bad ways, but honestly, I can't tell she's clout chasing. I don't think she's just trying to do anything and trying to embarrass herself and her potential lineage just for whatever. I think she's been chilling out. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel sympathetic for her. So call me a sucker if you want.
Me and sister was cool. We was getting along, everything good, and then and then came back was to spread the light of God, to spread.
Okay.
Oh, what y'all say about my sister on I think at first she probably said Twitter, but in my brain I thought she said TikTok. I'm like, what you mean on TikTok? I ain't seen nothing about you on TikTok. You know, she's like, oh, you doing clickbait stuff. I genuinely was confused because in my head I heard TikTok. I'm like, you talking about the one of me and you praying? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about. I promise you I didn't mean it like that. No, I promise you. I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't have a problem with saying sorry first because I listened to Joyce Meyer's line. She says, the one who apologizes first is the most spiritually mature. So I never had a problem with saying sorry first. And like I said, I didn't come on that show to fight, right? So, you know, I'm sorry.
Big red flag. Woah Vicky, you went on a show called Baddies. The only thing to do is fight. These chicks can't cook a meal, can't clean a house. They can't do a fucking thing except fight. It's the saddest show, period.
Like, and she was talking to another girl, and she's like, you dumb ABs want to come apologize, and when I confront y'all, whoop, whoop. And then I looked at her face, I'm like, no, I'm sorry for real. And this was like, no, it's good. I'm like, I don't want to fight. It's just like, yeah, come on, no, it's good. Oh, what y'all say about my sister on TikTok? I think at first she probably said Twitter, but in my brain I thought she said TikTok. I'm like, what you mean on TikTok? I ain't seen nothing about you on TikTok. You know, she's like, oh, you doing clickbait stuff. I genuinely was confused because in my head I heard TikTok. I'm like, you talking about the one of me and you praying? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about. I promise you I didn't mean it like that. No, I promise you. I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't have a problem with saying sorry first because I listened to Joyce Meyer's line. She says, the one who apologizes first is the most spiritually mature. So I never had a problem saying.
And then,
yeah, my emotions were just overwhelmed. I swear on, you know what I'm saying? I don't even supposed to swear, but I'm like, everything. Didn't mean like that. And sister believed me, but she didn't believe me, and so she threw something at me. So yeah, my emotions were just overwhelmed at that point because I thought, you know, me and her got along. I didn't know she was gonna believe something she saw on the internet versus asking me instead of just first, you know, she didn't want to attack me. If she wasn't for the security guard, she would have attacked me, like, you know, but the security guards wouldn't let her move, I guess, because she's pregnant. And so, yeah, she's like, whatever, it's everything. Yeah, I wish her the best, honestly. I'm just letting y'all know what happened. And so then, after that, the next day, I was told by somebody to go down there and say, Jesus loves y'all, because everyone was fighting and arguing and stuff. So, I went down there, and I was like, I'm not going down there by myself, because last time she wanted to fight me and stuff. And then, I saw that.
Yo, isn't it kind of sad? And tell me if I'm being a bitch. It's fine. Bro, they really got a show about women just jumping each other and fighting. And you're hearing a woman basically saying, oh, I don't want to fight. And they're probably looking at her like, bitch, that's what the show is about. Fighting.
Jesus loves y'all. Said, I'm not going down there by myself. So the people that was coming with me. And then once I got there, they're like, everybody move out the shot. We only want her in the shot. So I was by myself, and somebody was telling me, oh, come down here. So I'm not looking, and then Shotty came running, and then I'm standing up on a brick thing. Shotty came running, and then boom, and a boom, and a boom, and a boom. And I'm saying, but I know that I boom back, but I blacked out though. But when the security guys came, because I know I was holding on to her, everything. Y'all call me police, y'all call me a rat. Whatever y'all want to call me, God bless y'all, love y'all, Jesus loves y'all too. Yeah, that's what it is. We're not supposed to have anybody extra on the scene, but that person that ran up, Janet, she was not on the cast, as you can see. You see all the people that's on the cast, and I don't see.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only person who could fight Chrisean Rock is like Meg Thee Stallion. Like Chrisean Rock is like, yo, she built like a running back. Like, yo, you gotta tag Meg the Stallion in there. I bet if it was Meg the Stallion around Chrisean Rock, she wouldn't be acting like that. But Woah Vicky?
Somebody named Janet on the cast. Let me know if y'all do, if I can't read English. But I don't see that. Let me know what y'all see though. But yeah. Let me know. Anything else I need to say? Yeah, but you call me police, you call me scary, whatever you want. But if somebody runs up on you when you're not looking, and it's a setup, and a pregnant person throws something at you, but if I were to throw something back at her, not saying I would, but then it would be, oh, well, Vicky's wrong. How you gonna throw something at a pregnant person? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
All right, so basically, she said she filed charges on Woah Vicky, on Chrisean Rock. This is the charging documents. You'll see it says State of Maryland versus Chrisean Rock, name Chrisean Malone. You'll see it says defendant name, which is Victoria Waldrip. I just got to be honest with you, man. Chrisean Rock acts like a uncouth swine. She acts like a fucking animal on rabies, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You either gotta put that animal down or you gotta cage him. I'm sorry to tell you. Listen, I understand she's pregnant. I understand she's a woman at the end of the day, and trust me, we do love our women. But you can't deal with a swine who all she knows how to do is use her fisticuffs. You gotta put that dog down. Whether it's with a tranquilizer gun, whether it's with, you gotta put him down. You got to either do that or you got to lock him in a cage. That's all, okay? You have a woman who uses women privilege when needed, so she'll buck at niggas, and then when shit get too far, she'll call abuse. But then she is pregnant, which usually is a protective state that all people want to be of women, and she'll still be trying to inflict abuse on other people. You get what I mean? You don't get to walk through this life abusing people physically, and everybody keeps making excuses for you because they say, oh, you were abused by other people, this and third. She's a unvaccinated swine that needs to be addressed, and if Blueface can't handle her, she already gave that nigga a concussion. You got to put the onus on the police, and they got to find a way to tranquilize that fucking beast. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't, listen, hopefully the baby get born healthy, and if this swine keeps acting like her fists and her hands are only weapons to attack other people, you take the baby from her. But this swine has got to be dealt with as one. Put a shock collar on her. You need to do something, a muzzle, anything of the sort. But trust me, Chrisean Rock is nothing but a unvaccinated, untrained, and undomesticated swine who's only swinging on other innocent women, and we should not tolerate this. You being pregnant doesn't allow you the luxury to abuse and assault other women that also potentially, could be mothers and stuff like that. Your trauma, or here's the thing, they've gassed her up. I think she's keeping the lights on at Zeus. They're not going to tell her she's wrong. Like, Lemmy, with all due respect to you, brother, why you got this swine on cast? Let this fucking hog, like, go to the fucking, veterinarian zoo or some type of shit and deliver that goddamn baby, because this hog doesn't know how to deal with humans. She's fighting up a storm. She think this shit is wrestling, except she's fighting everybody who even don't want to fight. You got to treat a swine like a swine, and Blueface couldn't deal with her. She actually dumped his ass and called his ass broke. Someone has to do it right. I think you fucked up. You should not put her on the cast. You put her on a cast where it's all about fighting and she can't fight. You're only setting yourself up for danger. I know she's hilarious. How about you just have her as someone who just fucking does green screen or something like that, because you have her now being a bully to other women, and I'm pretty sure all the other women, they know if you do anything to Chrisean or shit, if Chrisean don't like you, you're gonna lose your livelihood. Come on, man, you can do better than that. But my words are my words. Chrisean Rock is a unvaccinated, undomesticated swine, and she must be treated as such. If she cannot deal with regular humans in society, she has to be put down. And when I mean put down, take it any way you want it. I think she should definitely be on crate duty. Trust me. Put her in a cage, let her chill. But right now, I don't think she's safe to be around any humans. A swine has to be treated as such and should be no goddamn sympathy, okay? That's all I have to say. Fuck them swines. Okay, let me get off of this shit. And Woah Vicky, this is your